Good morning. We are
Good
live.
morning. It might help if I unmute, huh?
And good morning, Irene. And make sure we're celebrating Irene's release from Facebook jail today.
Yes, I was just gonna say we've been paroled. Yay! Congratulations, Irene. Welcome to the free world of Facebook again. Good morning, Joanne in Canada. How are you doing this morning?
Yes, hello, hello.
And y'all have to
Um,
excuse me while I'm muting and stuff, blowing my nose. I know it's gross. Me and my husband have both been battling the crud yet again. And muted that one just the time. Um, Lenny's over here sneezing, and he's like waving his hand, mute, mute. So, and I'm probably about to sneeze now. Oh my god. Um, have a great show. I'm headed back to work. Love y'all. Oh, okay, Joe. Love you too, girl. Have a good day at work. So, how is everyone doing this morning? Jess and I are dragging. Um, too many late night talks. Uh,
I
oh
finally, I
crap.
did, I did manage to get.
Jess, keep talking. I forgot I've got a border dropping off. I'll be right back.
Okay. Um, Good case of nose boogers. This is true. But yes, no, I finally just had to full on drug myself last night to make myself go to bed on time. But I did get a good night's sleep, so that was helpful. Feel a little better because I couldn't I couldn't mess up my morning. Have my sleep schedule all messed up because not only do I have this show at 7, I have a dentist appointment today. So, and I'm glad I did because I thought the dentist appointment was at 3. It's at 10. That would have been a mess. So, so yeah, how is everybody this morning? How have y'all been holding up? Oh goodness, didn't get to bed till 6 this morning. What time is it over there right now, Irene? Oh, and I will tell y'all, we actually are we're gonna show some photos and do a little talking today. But we're gonna have a good pre-recorded interview for next week. We actually, the guy who owns our local metaphysical shop, the one that Terry does her classes at, he has agreed to be the subject of one of our shows. So they're gonna do a little pre-recorded interview. She took a lot of photos at class last night. So that's gonna be fun. Um, he did, and I'm very disappointed in Terry. She did tell him about the Pastafarian long game joke. He was dying about it, so he thought it was hilarious. So, I guess I can. Let's see. Where is? Let me get this. Okay. uh, where's that? just in case. Ooh, I am very much. Can y'all see me okay, or am I stuttery?
Hey, can you hear me? Uh oh. What the hell happened here?
I'm not sure what happened.
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me?
I can. Can you hear me?
Yes. My whole Firefox crashed. I don't know what happened. You see, I'm down here in the tray like 3 times now.
Yeah, I see that. Okay. Let me mute and blow my nose quick. Sorry.
There we go. Okay, now it's just one of me. I don't know what happened.
It's us. It's us. You know, we're gonna have some kind of technical issues, whether it's gonna be me or you.
Okay. I
So
was
I'm
worried it was
sorry,
me.
y'all. I'm sorry
I thought
to.
it was me sharing my screen because I was trying to get it set up to go ahead and maybe start showing some of the shows in the slideshow, but I mean some of the pictures in the slideshow, but no,
Right.
that's not it. How happy is he
So
gonna
that
be that you stole that? Got a photo of him eating.
I know, right? So this is Mitchell, y'all. This is my teacher, who y'all have heard me talk so much about. He did agree
I did
to
tell
allow.
them that you were very naughty, and you told him about the pastafarian.
Yes, but Pastafari and everybody, and we're still gonna say hashtag worth it. We still want people to go down there and walk in and act like you're the CIA and psst, Pastafari into Mitchell and just walk off. And of course, he's gonna give you that down his nose look the way he does when he's disgusted with me.
Yeah,
So I'm like, look, if I get people coming in, I get bonus points. He's like, that's not how this works.
I always love that statue he's got of Gaia.
I love Gaia too. And that's, of course, my favorite part of the shop right there.
Hmm.
Yo, she's so big too. She's probably what, 3 feet, 2 feet tall. She's
Something
big,
like
big
that.
Gaia, yeah. And of course, we have Anubis. That's kind of a blur. Well, I guess it kind of cleared up there. I was
I
just
had
walking around.
I had to leave out a couple of the shots because they were far too blurry. This one was okay.
Yeah, I knew that some of them came because I was kind of walking and moving. And you know, Mitchell doesn't allow anyone to take pictures in the shop. So don't think I broke any rules. I did get permission. But that's why some of the pictures were blurry because as I was taking them, someone would walk up and I'd have to move quick, you know, because I told him I'd make sure not to get anyone's picture, you know, other than like his in the background. I think I do have one on the porch where some of my classmates are out, but I don't think you can identify any of them. I was really taking pictures of the gremlins. So, of course, if y'all can't see, that's a big dragon. He's got some really cool stuff in his shop. So we will have a pre-recorded interview with him next week. This is him after some relaxing tea that we had last night during ritual. Of course, he said, "Don't show that picture," and I said, "I'm showing that
Okay,
picture."
I was about to say, well, you didn't tell me that.
Well, because you know you don't catch Mitchell smiling very often, and I
This is
caught
true.
it. I've got it on camera, so
This is true.
I showed that picture. So I'm sure any bonus points I was going to get that I just lost them, but it's okay. Hashtag worth it. So yeah, I was just taking some pictures of some of the things in his shop. And this is not even all of his shop. This big dragon mural is on the stairs, going up down upstairs downstairs.
How about them stairs though? Those are the noisiest stairs I have ever met in my
They
whole damn
really are,
life.
and even Mitchell said something last night about it. He said you'd think I'd be used to these damn stairs now, but or have legs of steel, but no, they really are. I wonder if there's something to why them stairs are so creaky, and we'll have to ask him some questions like about how old that house is and stuff there too.
That's the tumbled crystal ball.
Yeah, I was just saying, if you can't tell, that's a little wall with little bowls of crystals and stones, and that's my favorite, the herb
Herb
room,
closets.
the herb closet. I mean, you could just spend all day in there going smelling, and well, you're really not supposed to be
Hmm.
touching this stuff, but with staff help, you can be in there. Smelling and touching. And you're
Mm.
right, Irene. That
It's,
house does have very
it
interesting
really does.
energy in it.
This is where the statues are, the books, the on the part of the room
Tarot
you can't see.
cards.
That's where the tarot and oracle decks are. You've got smoke, herb bundles for smoke cleansing there up above the fireplace. Ah, that's to the right is the incense. On the back of the that bookshelf where the incense are, there's another shelf. And that's where all the candles, such as the phallic or penis
Right,
candles, are.
right. And oh,
And
and
this,
that
oh,
I have like that piece of amethyst. Every time I go in there, I just have to go love it and touch it. It comes up to my hip, y'all, to give
and
you
just
an
so
idea.
everyone knows what that is called an amethyst cathedral.
Yeah, that's it's amazing piece of amethyst there. So, yeah, I can't remember the price tag that's on it because it just hurts my soul.
The cathedrals
It,
are usually very expensive.
it hurts my soul, so I don't even look at the price tag on it anymore. But I do pet it while I'm there.
And this is this Ganesh? Is that who it is?
I guess that would be Ganesh. And he's right in front of the door. When you walk in, Ganesh is the first thing that you meet. And y'all see, people have left offerings, money, and stuff on there. Would you
There's a
believe
few
this?
little spots like that where there are altars. It's upstairs. You've got one to the Loa
Right. He's
or
moved him. He's moved him around some. Anubis used to be on the stairs, but now he's right there at the entrance to the tea room.
oh yeah, I have not been in a few months, so
Oh yeah, you need to go because hell, I think he's moved it around since last week when I was there. So this is kind of looking in from the front door. The cash register there would be to your right, and then that big piece of amethyst that y'all see would to the left, and straight ahead is like the tea room where you go order your tea and coffee. There's a little seating area in there where, we sit in there and chat, or we prepare for rituals, or whatever we may do in there, just sitting there and bullshit.
yeah, that's basically you leave. You have the Ganesh one that's right there in the entrance. I know there is one too. The
Anubis basically sits right behind him
right
to
behind
the
him.
left.
I know there's one to the Voodoo Loa.
Right, Gaia's right there on the left too, up on the
Yes, up
fireplace
on the
mantle.
fireplace. All I know is don't touch anything left on the altars.
Yeah, and some people have done that.
And I bet they probably paid for it pretty
Yeah,
dearly.
I forget someone stole something off and maybe we'll get Mitchell to tell us that story. But someone stole something off Anubis and some shit started, really happening. And I believe, if memory serves me correctly, but we'll get the story from him. That he came to Mitchell like, you put a curse on me, and Mitchell's like, bitch, I didn't put a curse on you. You stole shit off Anubis. You need to work that out there.
Yeah, you know, if I was going to steal something off of an altar, like if I was actually literally, if I was going to do that, The Anubis altar is not the one I would do it from. I'm just
No.
gonna put that out there.
Well, I mean, I just can't even think of any of them that I would still,
I
you
can't
know.
either. Well, the only one that would be above Anubis, as far as I am not touching, would be for the lower, like Papa Legba, I think, and
Right.
you know,
Hmm.
you could not. There is nothing in this world you could pay me with to make me steal something off of an altar to the lower.
You know, I guess maybe if you were like starved to death or, you might
I
be
don't
able to.
even think
Well,
then.
I was just going to say you might be able to get Gaia,
Yeah, maybe
to
Gaia,
get,
but the
but
Loa or
Gaia might
Anubis.
go,
Mm-mm.
you might have to pay some great sacrifices, but she might let you get by with $1, to get yourself a hamburger. But
Hey, Bridget, how are you?
I'm sure what she would really prefer is you just go tell Mitchell, I'm freaking starving and I'm about to steal $1 off your statue. So,
That you wrong for this. I'm just gonna take a picture of him walking away.
he was walking, I was taking a picture and he walked through my shot. So that's on him. That's on him.
Hey, Kim, how are you? And that is the end of our photos for today. So that's just kind of a little
I
taste at
didn't delete that one because it was him.
valid.
Because he does value the privacy of the customers that come in there. He's very protective of us. Because a lot of people are in the closet and don't want anybody to know that they're in that shop. So there's big signs on the front door. You are not allowed to take pictures in there. Like if you're in there and you want to send your
Hmm.
friend a deck of
You're
tarot
also
cards, if you want to send your
you're not
deck,
supposed to be on your phone in there because that can get frustrating.
right? Um, if you want to buy a deck of tarot cards and you want to get your friends approval or thoughts or input and you need to call, you really need to step up front and ask, whoever's working, is it okay if I take a picture of this? And they're gonna tell you, make sure you don't get anyone else in the picture. And it's
Which is understandable.
it really is.
There's
And
still a lot of discrimination when it comes to witches.
right, and it's really cool that he is so protective of all of us that way, that come in the store. It's not just me, it's not just you, it's everybody that comes in the store. He's very protective, and I could say because of, and I, no one in particular, but I've seen posts of other stores here locally that obviously they don't care. You can come in and take pictures and stuff, and that might be a little bit troubling for some. Like we know we've got people on our team that can't be seen publicly because of their jobs. And if they was to, somebody post a picture of them on Facebook inside one of those stores, it could cause trouble for him. So I do appreciate that he looks out for us. I don't give a shit. Y'all video put me on the news and everything that I'm up there. I don't care. But I know other people don't feel that way. Good morning, beautiful Jenny. Jenny! I feel like I have to throw out the Forrest Gump there. Me and Jenny was like peas and carrots. What you doing over in Ireland? Oh, it's after lunch in Ireland today. You got a good night's sleep last night, Jenny? And, well, I know what you're up to this morning. We're all working a little magic to help a friend. So, and then later today we'll all get together and chat about that. But that'd be behind the scenes. Sorry, y'all. We can't involve you with that. That's a personal matter.
No, whenever I go, I always just wait until I get in my car to take pictures of all my purchases or whatever.
Right. I do that too.
Just be respectful.
Or when I get home, spread it out on the table or
Yeah.
um and that is not me. The noise in the background is not me. Jenny, that's my husband. He's sending that love to you. he's, He said, "There you go."
That's interesting, Irene. I mean, I get why.
Right. So yeah, I imagine Irene busting out like Beyonce this morning out of Facebook jail. Walking out on that stage owning that shit. Oh, cool. You'll have to let us know how that goes, Jenny. Sam. Holy shit, Sam made it up at 7:30 in the morning. Um, what the hell is going on in the world? I don't know that we've ever seen Sam on this morning show, have we? I can't hear you, Jess. Yeah, you're muted over there, honey.
I was saying, Sam, Irene does not know how to behave.
Yes. Irene, Jess and I were talking about this yesterday or the other day before were your ears burning. Um, but you share so much in all the groups. That's possibly why you're getting put in Facebook jail. I have got in I got put in Facebook jail when I was doing a Mary Kay party and I was doing it live online. I was sending out friends invitations and posting in some groups that were my damn groups, but I still went to Facebook jail for sharing too much. So, in some cases, sharing is not caring. Sharing gets your ass put in Facebook jail.
This is true. This is true.
So, just a, little food for thought there, Irene, that, it could be that you're sharing too much.
Could
Um,
be. Could be. I'm not sure what you mean by 25 jail bonds, 26 bombs. What you mean? Sam, that is. And Irene said she works about 20 groups and 4 of them are hers.
yeah, and that's, Facebook pushes you to, do groups and, be a collect, but then when you try to share shit in your own groups, you get your ass put in jail,
Hmm.
Facebook jail. So, Mark Zuckerberg, get a life, dude.
For fucking real.
I mean, of all the people on Facebook and stuff, we're sharing some little paranormal podcast, witchy podcast, or, we ain't hurting nobody. Leave us alone. Go pick on Putin.
Like Terry.
Mm,
Oh.
yeah.
Okay, so Irene
Um,
needs a jail counter.
a jail counter. How many times does Irene go to jail?
Oh, that ghostly mist behind you over there.
Yeah, that's not paranormal. He's back there smoking that for Jen A. He said he wanted to hook up his new friend, Jen A. Him and Jen A is like peas and carrots.
Lord have mercy.
I don't do that poor skunk accent real well. Even though I am from Alabama. Y'all, excuse me. He's the one smoking over there. I'm not, and I'm choking on it.
More than I can count on my fingers and toes.
Right, Irene? Well, I mean, they put you in for a month at a time. So, I mean, the most I guess you could be in Facebook jail is 6 times a year.
Okay, well, since the whole plan was to kind of give a little bit of backstory on Mitchell and the shop and everything, since we're gonna do something about it next week, why don't you tell them kind of how their witchcraft classes work?
Okay, so he will post. He does have a Facebook page, and I just maybe tag it up here in the links. He's got a Facebook page, and he posts on that page whenever he uh starts new classes. And I think the way it's going now, I think he pretty much starts at the beginning of the year, and but I'm not sure, that could change. So you just kind of follow his Facebook post, and I think right now, since COVID, hit and everyone was on lockdown and everything, I believe that he does level one now strictly online. So
That's actually how I took level one, was online, because even though I have been practicing for over 10 years at this point, I had never done any of the classes. So
right,
I have
well,
done
and
level
that's
one.
right. I think it's just learning and meeting new people that kind of, maybe think
And
and
I do really
feel.
want to do the rest of the levels, but they have to be done in person, and that piques my anxiety so fucking hard that I have just not been able to do it so far.
But you know what I'll tell you, Jess, on that? I've been to level one now twice, so, um, we all have to kind of introduce ourselves. And when I did level one both times, it was still in person. So, you had to go through the whole or introducing yourself, and 99.9% of people stand up. And when they're like, this is the hardest thing for me to do because I have social anxiety order, it
True.
seems like that runs through us, that we all have that anxiety. But like, look at someone like Thalassa. She would come and like sit over on the side, never say nothing, arms crossed. And I mean, you know how she looks. She looks like the girl from Ring, you know. And for her to be sitting over on the side wall like that, and it took her months before she kind of came out of her shell. So I really do think that kind of anxiety issues maybe kind of runs through us witches. Other witches can chime in and tell us, what do you think? Do y'all have anxiety, especially social anxiety? But Jess, um, well, maybe I shouldn't say it a lot, but I don't think she gives a shit. If she does, I'm sorry, Tiff, but she's in level one right now. So maybe y'all could go through level two, together, because I think she kind of has, the same kind of
Well,
issue.
it won't be till the beginning of the year next year,
Right, right.
and I will be in North Alabama.
Oh, that's
I will be
right.
all the way in Hamilton. So I'm hoping. I don't know that there is any sort of a
Be safe out there,
metaphysical
Jenny.
store. Yeah, bye, Jenny. I don't know if there is a metaphysical shop anywhere near there. In the Alabama portion, I might can go over and look in Mississippi, but because it's pretty close, but I don't know if I'll have any better luck over there.
Right. How far is where you're going to be from Birmingham?
About 2 hours.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a little bit of a drive. Well, we'll get you through one way or another.
Uh, have a look. Yes, I know Kim. Kim currently lives up in Clanton, and they're actually working on moving here down closer here into Columbiana,
Right.
and I'm moving all the way to Hamilton now.
Yeah, that kind of shit happens. I don't know. It's
Okay, so it
freak of
looks like
nature shit, I guess.
there actually are a few that are up toward that way, so not too bad. Oh hell, there's one called
Cool.
Practical Matt.
Hey, we may have to drive up there.
There's
They
actually
got
quite a few.
property
I'm
up there, Sam.
surprised. Yes, my
Sam, that's
parents
why
actually.
You should stay
My
tuned to
parent,
the shows because then you would
yes,
know and wouldn't have to ask that question. Now we're spanking you live online.
yes. No, my parents bought 40 acres up in Hamilton, Alabama, which is it's a lot closer to Tennessee and Mississippi than where I am now. And they decided that what they wanted to do was give me and both of my brothers each 3 acres. So they've already signed it over to us. We've got notarized paperwork. It's ours. We actually just finished filling out the paperwork and signing on the. We are actually taking over my parents' double wide that they live in because it's actually very new and it's very well taken care of, and it's got all the room that we need. Thank goodness. So we actually just finished signing on it, and we're officially homeowners. But we're ready to own something, some land and a house, rather than
Right,
rent.
right. Yes, it's nice. Just don't buy a 100-year-old house. That's my best advice.
Oh, I have no intention on doing that.
I know, I know. I'm just putting that out there in the world. If you do buy a 100-year-old house, make sure your husband's a contractor or something, and you have lots of money on the back burner after you buy the house because it's going to take you a lot of money. Well, y'all will still be able to meet up, Kimberly. She's not moving to Japan with Irene. She's still going to be in the same state. And she's still going to have to, come around us because we do have investigations. I think we have some other stuff coming up, team events that we're talking about doing. So, I mean, she can't just like run off and stay gone.
Well, I mean, I could try.
She could try, but we're not going to let her. We'll go up there and like caveman her and drag her off.
Oh Lord.
Is it just me? Why is our little scrolling not scrolling? Is it just me? Is it scrolling on your side?
What happened? There we go. It's scrolling on my end. Yeah,
Oh, it's
and
probably me. Then don't
Kate's,
worry about it.
Kate's got it up on the screen across the room, and it's scrolling across the bottom over there too. So
Okay, it's probably me. I probably just got a bad signal. Cause like for me, I'm getting it in flashes. Like I
who
just got, yeah, it come up and then it went away. Now I see Wednesday 7 a.m. and now it went away. Nothing's there.
who knows?
But that's on my end. So as long as everybody else can see it. I feel like there was something. Oh, Friday on Witchy Whims, we will have Dawn from Alien Talk. So we're gonna learn some about aliens, I guess, Friday. I don't know nothing about aliens except I don't want them probing me. My
Valid.
husband's over here raising his hand saying I'll be probed. So aliens, if you're listening,
Oh
go
yes,
that way.
that should be. I think
I'm
that
gonna
is
put
going to
my
be a
aluminum
fun.
foil. I'm gonna put aluminum foil on my head so the aliens don't. Now that he's volunteering to be probed over here.
Well, hey, you know what? That means, look, we don't have to outrun the aliens. We just have to outrun Lenny.
Right. Well, yeah.
Strip Lenny,
Lenny's
let him have him.
and Irene says probing where, so apparently she's Lenny and Irene are down for probing.
Well, it depends where. She's right.
He's saying it depends where too.
Oh no 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 no!
You don't get to
You don't
ask
get
the
to
aliens.
choose. You don't
No,
get to
y'all
choose.
already put yourself
You
out
either
there for
say yes to probing or
sacrifice.
no to probing.
Yeah, I'm saying no to alien probing. Right. So, anyway, yeah, Friday on Witchy Whims, we have Dawn from Alien Talk. So that'd be interesting. We've never had anyone on our show to talk about aliens. And then Sunday night, we have a super. I mean, I don't want to like downplay Dawn. I'm not trying to do that. But Sunday night, we have a couple of guests actually. Janae from Ireland will be back, and she is bringing her best friend, Catherine Cirillos, who is a psychic medium, a demonologist, a paranormal investigator, a parapsychologist. What am I missing, Jess? Let me.
Uh,
You've got let me pull up her resume here.
that works. Her
But
resume.
her resume is just endless, y'all. Um, so I don't know. My phone, of course, is going to be funky now and not get a signal. Maybe I will now. So yeah, we're
Okay,
really excited to have Catherine on. So she is an ordained minister.
I will be right
Um,
back.
okay, and a demonologist, like I said, a trance medium, psychic, and she does hypnotherapy. She is the ambassador for the Daughters of Akate. She is the founder of Oracle Whispers. Let's see. She's a Reiki master. She studied clinical hypnotherapy and counseling. I mean, her list is endless. And we're so proud to have her on the show. We're proud to welcome her to the United States. And everybody send out good energy because Catherine's family is trying to board a plane out of the country and get to her. So everybody send good energy that her family can be here with her by the end of the week. We definitely want her to not have that stress on her mind of when her family can join her. I know she's been away from them for a while. No, I don't believe that she is kin to the Warrens, Sam. She's from Greece. I think she's most recently been in Australia. I could be wrong. I'm not even going to try to. She is a world traveler. So, very, very interesting lady. We met her on the show that Jess co hosts with Howard on Wednesdays. And because our friend Jenny Sullivan is her best friend, we were able to ask Catherine to be on our show. So we are really honored that she's going to give us that time to do that. Um, and I think that's the problem that they're having over there, getting her family on the plane. Is just all the COVID bullshit and the shit that's been going down everywhere and wars everywhere. But it's 7:45 in the morning. We're not going to get Terry on a rant today about that.
Nope, nope, nope.
That is like a Friday morning show or Sunday night show. Um, she will be on
Unlocked
Sunday
and
night,
uncensored, so it'll
unlocked
be
and
11
uncensored,
p.m.
and that will be midnight your time, Sam. Sam will message me, "What's going on now? What time you on?" Midnight on Sunday night, Sam. Um, she'll be on with us, and we may have a couple of other special guests. A couple of our team members on Spirit may actually call in and just welcome Catherine to the United States and all that stuff. But it also depends on everyone's work schedule because we're on so late on Sunday night. So I told them, I'll just take a nap. You'll be fine. Take a nap, set your alarm. That's what me and Jess do on Wednesday mornings.
Well,
Set
luckily,
the
I
alarm.
actually, because I have to get my kids on the bus, they actually get on the bus about 6:40, so it works out.
Right.
Um, yeah. Now, if it was at like 8 o'clock, oh my lord, I would be oversleeping and late almost every single time because that's enough time for me to doze off.
Right, get back to sleep. And get back to
Yep.
sleep hard by 8 o'clock.
Yep.
Well, I think that's why we chose this time slot. Because we
Mhm.
knew that you would not be back in the bed yet. And this is usually, 6:30. Usually the time I get up and start drinking that first cup of coffee,
And
first
I and
tea.
I am almost always at least a little bit sleep deprived and in the sleep debt. So we have to We have to make sure that I don't have time to pass out.
Exactly.
Actually, a question that I wanted to ask the people who are watching is, do you have any questions that y'all would like for us to make sure we ask Mitchell in the pre-recorded little interview that we're going to do? Is there any questions that you would have for somebody who teaches witchcraft classes or owns a metaphysical shop, or any of those kind of questions? Like, yeah, basically, we just want anything y'all want to know. We'd love to ask.
Yeah, because of course we have him here locally. We can probe him
Oh, you know
anytime.
what? Yeah, we can probe him anytime.
We can probe
Um,
him. No, we're not
One good
probing your
question I
husband,
want to.
Nicole. We're not.
Yes, we are. Um, One question I
We
want to
are.
make sure is on the list. I want to make sure that at some point, not at the beginning, not at the end, just kind of slip it in there somewhere sneakily. I want you to ask. So, what do you think
About
about the Pastafarians?
pastafarian. Yes. So everybody, remember, if you go to Books, Beans, and Candles, Metaphysical Shop in Birmingham, Alabama,
Make
find the
sure.
owner, ask for Mitchell, and then act like you're the CIA and just pastafarian and walk away from him.
However you
Just
want to do
but
it. You
just
can just walk up, literally say nothing else, just Pastafarian and walk away. You can work it into a conversation. Just make sure that at some point Pastafarian comes into
the
something.
conversation. Yeah. So yeah. Um, I did, and we'll hashtag work.
I'm also going to switch the banner real quick so that if you do have any questions you would love for us to ask, right there is our email address that you can send any questions to. If you have some questions you'd like for us to ask, or if you have questions for us as well, or of course stories, suggestions, anything, this is always the email you can send.
Sam, you could always find him on Facebook,
That
and
too.
yeah, just yeah. Now, of course, the man is busy. He owns a shop and he's there all the time. So please don't blow him up with Facebook messages, people. But if you're gonna order something, put Pastafari, like in your notes on your order or something. But if going in person, I mean that's the best. We don't want him to get prank phone calls, or I don't want his Facebook being blown up, because he is a busy man. Not only does he run the shop, but he teaches 5 different witchcraft classes. He's dealing with a lot of us. So don't bombard him with silly Pastafarian text. But if you're gonna um, order something, order it, and on your little receipt there when you pay him, Pastafarian. Hashtag
Yeah.
Pastafarian.
Yeah, basically.
And he's gonna kick my ass.
Okay,
Send me an email.
Kim, send
Um,
me if you will send me a Facebook message. I will shoot you one over there. I can't do that for everybody, but I don't mind doing it for
yeah.
Kim. She's got
What
a
are
lot
we
going
sending
on.
her?
Just send in any email
What are we
through
sending
so that
her?
we just a random email so she can save our email address in her contacts.
Gotcha. Gotcha. I got lost for a minute.
That's okay. That's okay. So, I guess the other thing we could talk about is, apparently our hex night had some odd social consequences, I suppose.
Yeah, I would say definitely there's I would just say confessions going on all over the world.
Big time.
For I guess people don't lie to us, because the truth will be revealed. Whether we want it revealed or not. I don't know about you, Jess, but I've learned some stuff over the last few days that I didn't want to know about people. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
there is just something, keep your matters private, people. We don't want to know everything. Well, maybe we do, but don't expect us to be quiet about it. So yes, we did the hex Sunday night. Um, Mine needs work. I know and we knew that. I could always tell by the way the candles burn and all that. Mine's gonna need more work. I will be working on that. But like I said earlier, today we're working um, with a friend to, get some things done she needs to get done. And it's nothing bad, nothing malicious, nothing like that. This is a totally out of love and like thing. And now that, I say love and light, and I start thinking about the conversation we were having last night about the love and light orgies, and that just tickles me. And that's all I'll say about the
What
love
was
and
it?
light
What was it,
orgy.
Jenny?
Oh,
What was it?
Thursday.
What was it Jenny called it? She called it the human centipede, which I have to admit sent me absolutely giggling. I don't know if
You
you have
know,
seen the movies The Human Centipede.
I have not, but I guess now I'm going to have to see them.
They are
I
horror
spit my
movies.
drink. I spit my drink on that one. I mean, I spewed. And of course, now my husband's back here saying we're having orgies. His eyes lit up. Good morning to my husband, everyone. He's allowing me to show him on camera today. Only because he's got his head and he finally shaved. Let's be real. Because he was looking like a freaking mountain man that didn't know what a bathroom or a comb or anything looked like because he was so damn scruffy.
Trying to make Bigfoot, Mrs. Bigfoot attracted to
Oh,
you.
he said he's trying to make himself sexy for Mrs. Bigfoot. So,
Oh
he's got the hots.
Lord,
He's got the hots for Mrs. Bigfoot. He wants some of that Wookie cookie.
what
A
the hell did you just call that?
Wookie cookie. That's what Miss Bigfoot calls it. A Wookie cookie.
Oh my Lord.
So, I mean, Miss Bigfoot, I've got to get back in touch with her because she agreed to be on the show too. So, Mrs. Bigfoot's probably out in the woods. It is springtime. So, she was, pretty raunchy about, she just pretty much goes out and takes it when she wants it. So,
Oh
I'm
Lord have
assuming
mercy.
being springtime and breeding season, Miss Bigfoot's out there getting her some now. But and shaving that Wookie cookie, right, Irene? She's shaving that Wookie cookie. So
Mercy. I just sent you a text with a picture to give you an idea of what the human centipede is.
oh my god, I'm afraid to even look now.
You should be.
Be afraid, be very afraid.
Yep, basically.
See, there's a reason why we have this kind. Oh my god. Okay, why the fuck does that look like that is taken behind my house, Jess? I mean, really.
You got something you need to tell us?
That's the movie The Human Centipede. Doesn't it look like it's behind our house on the hill back there? That's kind of creepy. Like at first glance, it was like, whoa,
Well,
who photoshopped
well, and you see
my
how they're connected.
house
So,
in there?
and you see how they're connected.
Okay, they are. Okay. Oh, that is
Yep.
women?
Women, men, it don't matter.
Eh. Well, by this picture, it kind of looks like the one in the middle maybe got a little shit on her chin. She might not want to be that close to the ass.
They're connected mouth to ass with stitches, like they are
Mouth
stitched
to
in.
ass?
Yes.
Oh, Sam is saying, show it, show it,
No,
show it.
no, no,
Hell,
no, no,
show it.
no, no.
Here, look, I mean, here, Sam, I'll do it this way.
That's the
There you
best
go.
you get.
That's the best you get. Go Google the movie The Human Centipede.
That's why I went
I'm sure.
into an absolute like riotous amount of giggling because it was so fucking accurate. The way she said, what was it? There, anyways, we'll just leave
Yeah,
that
yeah,
alone. So we don't go any further into detail.
yeah,
Jesus.
yeah. So, now Lenny's like, let me see that picture again. My God, look what you. This is a movie, Lenny. Look what you started.
Know what I'm watching today.
He said, I know what I'm watching today. They're saying it's awful.
Don't look awful to me.
It's up. Is it
There,
like the
there.
two women in a cup thing?
It's
Awful.
it is a very gory horror movie.
She said it's a very gory horror movie.
It's mad scientist style, basically. I just
Okay.
sent you a doll version
Look, I
of.
want you to look at the face how he was studying that
Well,
picture.
I sent another picture that's a doll version of it.
that's kind of gross.
Oh, she sent another picture of a doll version. Let's see. Here in a minute. Yeah, go back and see what she said. Oh, and by the way,
Oh no, that's gross.
is
That's creepy.
Well, see
he,
that
That's creepy.
he turned his head. Oh,
that
that's gross, and handed the phone back.
that is what the other one is. It's just not up close enough for you to see.
She said that is what the other one is. It's just not up close enough for you to see. That's what the movie is.
Dolls.
No, it's people, but
I've seen what they're doing. I've seen that, but dolls.
Lenny's creeped out by dolls.
Oh, absolutely. You
So
know
yeah,
I don't
that
like dolls.
picture.
We have talked about this.
Kimberly
Yeah, I
says
must
that movie
say,
is so bad she cried and was disgusted all at the same time.
yeah,
Oh, I don't think I don't want to see that.
I wouldn't. There are three
Mm-mm.
of them, and there should only have been one. There shouldn't have even been one. But I see what they were trying to do. But it was such an uncomfortable movie because like they're all connected at that point. So if one person in the centipede dies, they all do because same concept as when you have conjoined twins.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's men and
Mm.
women. It's not just dudes. It's very mad scientist uh, going on
So that's
type
how
of
it's his
thing there.
ass. So it's like a mad scientist that's
Mad
connecting these
scientist.
people together, and so if one person in the centipede dies, it's not a good thing.
No, because that
So you
the
have
rot,
you're
the blood
connected at
poisoning.
someone's ass, but then at the same
Basically,
time you have to keep the person alive that your head is in their ass.
basically. So yeah, it's just
Very
anybody who
uncomfortable
does want to watch
situation.
it. Anybody who does want to watch it, just be forewarned. It is very mad scientist, and it is, even though it's not a ton of like blood style gore, it is still a type of gore that you're getting there, and it's
A
just really
demented.
uncomfortable.
I mean, if you're saying it's really uncomfortable, then
For me to say it, as much as I am a horror movie junkie, now I only watched one. I could not even bring myself to go back and watch the other two.
yeah.
So
See, I'm that way with what is the one that uh Saw. I don't like those shit that could really
I liked the
happen.
first one or two of the Saw movies. After that, I wasn't a huge fan.
Yeah, and Hostel. That's another one that bothers me. Shit
Hi,
that can really
Dara.
happen. Hi, Dara.
I'm not gonna read this comment out loud because it's uncomfy. But this is one thing that happened in the movie. Very uncomfortable, and I don't get uncomfortable with horror movies very often. So
Mm. Yeah, that's bad. Yeah, I
Now this
couldn't watch
one,
that.
this I'm not gonna lie, it took everything when I first read that not to fucking giggle. Looks like Goreback
Goreback
Mountain.
Mountain.
Jesus, you have. We're glad you could join us,
in
Dara.
the in the
Unfortunately, it's
words
the
in the
end.
words of Chrissy Baggett, Jesus take the fucking wheel.
You're not lying. Jesus, somebody take the fucking wheel.
Take all the fucking wheels. Get the wheels off that bus.
Take the wheels off the bus. We have had enough. Anyways, it is 8
Good
o'clock. Hey,
morning, Dawn.
good morning, Dawn and Dara. Y'all are at the end, but y'all can go back and always check it out. This was kind of a very unstructured show this morning, just kind of talking about what we're going to have next week. We're going to have an interview with our local metaphysical shop and witchcraft teacher, Mitchell. So we did show off some photos of the shop, which were really fun to look at. But yeah,
We
it was
talked
kind of
about
unstructured.
Dawn being on the show
Yes,
Friday.
talk about Dawn being
Everybody,
on the show
Dawn is in the
Friday.
comments now, so everybody say hello to Dawn. Dawn will be
We're
on
talking,
Friday.
Dara. We're talking about the movie The Human Centipede. I don't know if you've watched it, but that's where I'm warning everyone that it is, and so is Kim, that it is incredibly grotesque.
I love Dara's comment.
Yeah, glad I could join.
Yeah, and a disturbingly grotesque comments.
This is us warning people not to watch The Human Centipede, essentially. So
Yeah, yeah. Or if you do, just be forewarned
don't,
that it's
definitely
bad.
don't.
It's bad.
But yeah, no, we talked
So
about
yeah, we
Dawn being
have
here on Friday, and you know,
Jenny and Catherine on
yep.
Sunday, but we didn't talk too much about Thursday at 3:30 Central Standard Time.
Oh, that's right. That's right. We will be
Yeah.
on. What is the name of the show?
Oh, Jenny's gonna kill us. I think it's Shadow Whispers. But it's Jenny Sullivan's show on
Mm-hmm.
Prometheus. 3:30 on Thursday, and we're
We're gonna be working a little magic.
assisting. We're assisting Jenny with
Mm-hmm.
something she asked us to assist with. So
Mm-hmm.
y'all check that out because I don't think you'll be disappointed. If you don't know Jenny, she's a hoot,
Is
and
it gonna? Is this one of the shows that is also airing on Skeleton Key, or is it on Prometheus only?
she is a Prometheus exclusive only.
So if you
So
have not followed the Prometheus Productions Facebook page, go do that so you'll get notified when we go live on Thursday.
right,
Though I will of course
we will
share it
share
onto
in
my
our group.
personal Facebook page. I'll share it onto the Skeleton Key page and the Skeleton Key
Spirit
group.
page. You know, we'll
Yeah.
share it everywhere where you normally find us,
Mm-hmm.
except our YouTube, of course. But yeah, we'll share it, and y'all don't want to miss that show.
Yep. So, and definitely do not miss because I'm kind of excited to do some alien talk. So
Oh
I think
yeah,
that's
me
gonna be
too.
really
Yeah,
fun.
yeah. We
Going on
talked about
Friday.
that at the beginning of the show, Dawn. You're our first. You're popping our alien bubble. We've never had anybody talk about aliens on our show, so we're excited, Dawn.
We've talked a little bit about cryptids here, here and there,
Yeah,
but we've not done anything on aliens, so this will be
yeah,
exciting.
yeah. This will be
So, anyways,
exciting.
well, we are at 5 minutes after 8. I know we started a little late, but
Bye, y'all.
I think we're at an hour now. So
Yeah.
we will see y'all Thursday at 3:30, Friday at 11, and Sunday at 11 p.m. So
Oh, and then on the Petri Dish and Paranormal Swamp Talk, Wednesday night 8 to 10, Thursday night 8 to 10. And Sam, run out there and get yourself probed.
well, and the big thing to remember here, folks, is you don't get to choose where you get probed by the aliens. They get to choose where they probe you.
Exactly.